So guys, mainstream media has been using this to Facebook as a proof that the van driver in Canada was a white supremacist, and people have been flooding this Facebook page around. You've seen screenshots of this quote, this message and everything like that. It's actually quite funny because this page is a fake. And I think I can prove it. So, okay, so look, I want to know, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Also, I'm going to ask you, please share this video because mainstream media has no idea they've been duped. It was a really good try, but I'm thinking it's a fake. Let's jump into it. So the first thing that I noticed that was wrong about this was the fact that Nathan up the top there is actually not aligned with the rest of this line here. So your Facebook logo, the name that they've typed in, the image, the icon, home, friends, find a friend, everything else is lined up perfectly. Except the name Nathan. That for some reason is out of alignment. Now look, that could be simple as the archive site has squished it or something, but sort of grasping at straws with that. If anything, it would have moved it more to the left or right. It wouldn't have put it up or down. It looks a little bit weird in itself. The second thing I noticed about this is the fact that he literally has no friends. He has 0 friends on Facebook, okay? You see there, you'll see friends, and there is no number. So, for example, if I go to my Facebook account, for example, here, you would notice that I have friends and then 6. However, we go back to his account, friends, 0. He has no friends on his Facebook account. Now, at the end of the day, that in itself, look, maybe it was profile was private and it wasn't showing, but I don't know. It just seems a little weird that there's no number there and there's no real descriptive when it comes to friends or anything like that. You don't have anyone posting on his Facebook account or anything. So, yeah, that in itself was also a little weird. Also, the intro box and the photos box itself was shuffled over to the right as well. It was sort of out of alignment. That made it a little weird. Maybe that could have been the archive site though, so that quite didn't make any sense really either. Also the fact that his intro only has the student technology or where he studies and what he studies. There's no home location, there was no town or place of residence or single status or married de facto. There was no other information except the fact that he went to this college. Also, the photos that are there, there's only 2 photos that have been uploaded, and they're the same photo, basically. That in itself was a little weird. Also, if you go to the other comment here, the first comment up the top, let's break that down. So, private recruit, Minassian, infantry, 1, whatever. Wishing to speak to Sergeant 4chan, please call, or please, and then a number, in-cel, inset rebellion has already begun, blah, blah, blah. The inset rebellion he is actually referring to is, as most people have commented, it is this whole, you know, guys that think they're hot shit, that can basically get any woman. They're sort of like the chads, so to speak. But yeah, normally their personality is pretty crap. And normally they don't actually have that much luck with women. It's more of a case of they think they're shit hot, but they're not really. We'll overthrow the chads, which obviously are the guys that do really well with women, and the Stacys, which is obviously the female version. Oh, Hail Supremacist General Elliot Roger. And obviously that is a throwback to the actual shooter that went out and did the shooting. Now, there is actually reports on 4chan and whatnot that Facebook account also was faked. So we have someone who here with a very suspicious Facebook account throwing it back to another Facebook account, which we also suspect was fake. Now, also, if you go through and you look at the name here, there's Visa Chizoni, I'm mispronouncing that. I know I get that wrong. If you actually go to Facebook and actually search for that and type it in, the first 2 or 3, you get a community, and comedian. And then you get a whole bunch of trolls. Yeah, guys, nothing says that mainstream media has been trolled like this. Literally troll account after troll account after troll account. And my personal favorite is if you pick the first one, for example, this one, the public figure, it literally says, you got trolled. So that in itself is very interesting. But we'll keep going. No one liked this status at all. In fact, the only person that actually liked it seemed to be one person, but he doesn't have any friends, which is interesting. Also, the writer comment, the icons down the bottom here are all out of alignment as well. They're all over the shop. Maybe affected by the archive, maybe, but, you know, like, you know, I think by this start, you're starting to really grasp at straws. But wait, there's more. Last was the 10th of March, was an update where he updated his profile picture to that he's already got. So why did he change the picture if it was just to replace it for that one? But wait, we have one more piece of information that actually proves, as far as I'm concerned, that this is a fake profile. Here, this archive was made at 7:59 UTC on the 23rd of April 2018. Now, if we flick over to here, and we change that to 19:59 UTC, Monday the 23rd. That is the same time. That is the same time as this here. 19:59, 19:59. Now, if you go here, you'll notice that this happened 2 hours earlier than the archive. So we change the 19 back to 17. Because obviously 2 hours earlier, and that makes the UTC, oh sorry, that makes the Canadian time at 1:59 PM. That means this post here was made half an hour after the attack. You go to the van here, the truck attack around 1:30 PM on a Monday. Look, media might be, you might get a couple of things wrong. You might get a couple of minutes. It might happen at 1:35 or 1:38, whatever it may be. But to get it half an hour wrong, and that means that even if that's the case, even if the attack happened at 2 PM, that means that he's literally on his mobile phone making a post on Facebook while he's driving people over in a van. Doesn't work. So at the end of the day, this here been happening half an hour after the attack, as far as I'm concerned, proves that it's actually a fake profile. So how did it happen? How did they do it? Okay, there's a couple of ways they could have done this. The first way they could have done it was actually gone through, got someone who had an account with very little information on it, changed the details, and then used Inspector and whatnot to remove certain parts of the account or parts of the image, then archived it and then used that. That could have worked maybe. I would have liked to see if someone can actually go through. I might try that later tonight. See if I can actually go through and do that. Also, the fact is that while he uploaded a photo on the March 10th, doesn't really mean much. You can change that image with Inspector. You can change the images here, which maybe is why there's 2 images that are the same. There was 2 different images there. They went through, they replaced them. I really don't think that that actually makes much difference. For all we're concerned, they could have changed the date as well. Could have made it March 10th. You can do a lot when it comes to Inspector. So, just reiterating this, things are out of whack. The name up the top is out of whack. These boxes here are out of whack. This is all out of whack. He has a post that is made half an hour after the terrorist attack. He has no friends, but someone yet apparently liked his post. Really doesn't make much sense. Not to mention the fact that he's giving a shout out to someone who actually had a fake Facebook account made by them by one of the people on 4chan or rival groups. Yeah, to me this seems like it's a bit of a case of someone from one rival group or hacking group is calling out someone on another rival hacking group. Not to mention the fact that this name here actually leads to, well, a whole bunch of trolls. I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think that I've proven that this is a fake? Do you think that this is legit? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If you think this is a fake, please share the video, because at the moment mainstream media is believing this. And yes, it is convincing. I really do think it is convincing. But yeah, unfortunately, no. I think this is actually a fake account. Let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.